Hello my friends, well guys, as I said in the last video, we are gonna build a lovely engineer base. Well, that's mainly for the purpose of the last video and to trial the new equipment for the engineers. So here's the first part that I did. I trialed that and it didn't really work as good as I wanted. So then I decided to start moving things a little bit. So you are gonna see that as well now, guys. We are gonna go through each one of the movements that I did. So first of all, I want my first line there to be as long as possible, as spread as possible. Because as I had it there, they were all in the middle. One focus fire will actually do the trick. And this is one of the main mistakes that happen to most engineer bases. All the units are in the same place, and then if you do have the right units and you quickly place a focus fire on them, it's gone. So let's change now. We're gonna use engineers everywhere. We are gonna use the kernel as well. My kernel is not at its best potential, but I say it will still work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you at the end of the video, after I trial the base for a couple of days. I'm gonna show you the result, and then you guys decide yourself if this is a good base or not. For me, it doesn't really matter. I don't really want to keep an engineer base, even though they're probably the most successful bases at the moment, if you do have the right units and everything else. The actual setup, it is very important, but it's the units that makes it even better. This is the thing that I realized recently. So what I'm gonna do there, you can see, guys, I'm trying to spread them as much as possible everywhere I can, even at the same time keeping a center point where I want my opponent to put their focus fire, which they will, because it's natural. You use your focus fire where the most units are. But at the same time, you can see my veterans are on the sides, which is something that I really wanted to happen, because that way I can keep my main damage dealers, which are my rank 5 veterans, still alive after the focus fire, which they can then deal a lot of damage themselves. This is the idea. Anyway, is it gonna work? We're gonna trial it, we're gonna attack it ourselves. But as I said, me attacking my own base, it's not gonna be a smart idea to show you guys, because I am farming on those bases. This is my thing that I do. I love those bases. I love attacking those bases. I have designed my my squad to attack those bases, because they're quick, they're fast, it's farming, you need to get things done as quick as possible. So that's not gonna be realistic. The realistic thing is gonna be the obviously defense rating and the defense reports when we get them. But so far, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to push the tents as forward as possible, because I have a front base. If my opponent managed to get rid of my choke point there and my front base, all my units, is no point for me to hope that my units are gonna try to win that battle. So I'm gonna bring the tents as close as possible. That gives me more chances when I spawn my first units to join the other ones. That is the whole idea of this. We really all know the more units you have there, the better. And obviously the kernel, when it comes out first, if you can have it first there, is gonna give you a great advantage. So as the structures around, I obviously gonna use 2 AAs there. I'm gonna use the pew as well, because I want that to help me just get rid of a couple of rockets coming towards, which Rocketeer, you know yourself, it helps a lot. I'm gonna add the medic thing there, the healing thing, the healing station, and that's gonna help quite a bit. I'm gonna put another wall straight in there. Now I kind of have everything I need there. in the radio tower, I will probably use a double tap, a legendary double tap. It's not gonna be one that is fully upgraded. It's gonna be just a level 10, and that's gonna help because I won't have double tap anymore on my engineers because of the new equipment. So that being said, that's kind of it. We are doing a little bit of touches there. The structures, as I said, sometimes it's better to have less rather than more if they're not gonna help you a lot. In my case, they're not gonna help me that much. A wall in the middle there, it could be an idea, but I'm not gonna use it. And I will have the scout as well there, and the sergeant. Unfortunately, I don't really have a great space there to put the sergeant in, but we'll see. I think it does the trick where it is. This is gonna be the best way for me to check this is the masteries of the sergeant by attacking or by defending. I will see if it actually does the trick. So it's time to test it a little bit. As I said, I'm gonna do a proper test. I could definitely win against this base, and I'm pretty sure it's not extremely complicated, but I say it's gonna do good because of because of the corners mainly. So it does the trick. All of them shoot at once. If you would use their focus fire as I did now, you're gonna get rid of all of those there. That will be my first thing. And obviously, if I was to attack this base, all the other specials will be used straight away. But the way I have the veterans in the corners, just watch. Even if my opponent starts shooting towards them, it's just basically a decoy until I get all the other units out. So here they are, all my other units, and once they go in this area, they are gonna focus, all my opponent's units are gonna focus on those structures there, but they are gonna ignore my units coming out in that place. So you can see they shoot, and once they shoot, so in fairness, the main choke point, the main part, the main veterans is gone, but I still have loads of engineers coming out and they shoot quite nicely. So this is my end product. As I said, I'll probably later on try to fit that sergeant a little bit forwards just to give them a bigger boost there. Yep, I'm gonna see how he is. We're gonna add, we're gonna just keep moving things around, but I'm happy the way they are. As I said, my kernel is not at its best and it could be better. I'm gonna upgrade the kernel. Probably is gonna be my next unit to max on everything, and that's gonna be interesting as well to see it on this base if I still have this base. But I am planning for the future, guys, to make more base building videos. All of you kept asking me about that. I'm gonna try to get a second account up and running where I can create smaller bases, I suppose, like smaller CC, and that's gonna help more guys. And we're gonna do it this way. It's a helpful to help, I suppose, and that's what I want. So there he is. I'm gonna keep the tent there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm actually pretty happy with it. The kernel does the job. As I said, if I had a better kernel, it will be even better. The engineers at my max, I cannot really do anything else with the engineer. But let's see, guys, let's see the defense reports now. So, right, that's the base. That's the base that did everything for us until now. So let's see the defense report. Alright, there it is. I'm gonna show you from where I think my friend Cobra asked me when I changed the base, and from there, that's the defense reports. It's a little bit strange. No alliance points. That was the downside of it, but it does work, guys. In fairness, it does work. I'm not sure why, because as I said, I find those bases the easiest, but it's different things that we find easier than, you know, other players. Improvements, obviously they can be, or even on this base, as you can see, even if I move things around, they just make more sense now looking at it again. And other things, you can add another AA somewhere to protect that tent where the engineer is, again, where the colonel is, sorry. It's a lot of things that you can do and improve it, but it's a start somewhere. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you can leave a like, subscribe as well, and share with your friends if possible. It does help the channel, and that's the only way forward. And guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.